Guys, there's so much happening for Bitcoin and crypto right now. And in today's video, I need to show you a mind-blowing chart showing us what the next major move is for Bitcoin. Because we are having a fractal repeating exactly right now as we have seen previously. And the last time we saw this, we saw something crazy happen for Bitcoin. So I need to talk about that to make sure that you are not caught off guard and that you are able to take advantage of the next major move that is going to happen. I'm also going to talk about some on-chain data here showing us what is going on the chain for Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about some other crypto news that has been coming up. One massive fractal once again here showing us what the next major move is for Bitcoin, and I will also talk about altcoins. So welcome back everybody, my name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And on the 4-hourly time frame, look at this. We are still right now above the orange box here. And overall, guys, not a lot of exciting stuff has happened during the weekend. We have more or less been going sideways. And I am expecting us to more or less consolidate for a little while longer within this area of being above the orange box at 63,000 and being below 68,500. So that is the next level of support and resistance. And really, there's not much more to say compared to what I said in the previous videos. But that is on the 4-hourly time frame. Now, what's interesting is that the traditional markets, futures market, is going to open up later on tonight. And you can see that we were having a little bit of a downtrend when it closed. And now the question becomes, when this opens, are we going to see a continuation towards the downside like this? Or could we find a little bit of a bounce here from this point? So that would be interesting to see. And that is also going to have some kind of an effect on Bitcoin and crypto also. Now, before we talk about this insane fractal, let's talk about what's going on chain here. So first off, Bitcoin has just witnessed its biggest surge in dormant BTC tokens changing hands in more than 2 years. Basically meaning the amount of old Bitcoin that is moving right now is actually significant. So you're seeing a lot of old coins moving. Okay, so that is for Bitcoin. But also what you're seeing is that addresses that are just accumulating Bitcoin, never selling, just accumulating more to their wallets, had the largest days of inflows here as well for quite a while. Okay, so you're seeing a lot of addresses accumulate Bitcoin, and 25,000 Bitcoin was accumulated for these addresses. About $1.6 billion was accumulated to these addresses that never sells Bitcoin. So you have whales accumulating, but also you have older coins starting to move Bitcoin and potentially take profit here. Okay, so let us now talk about a massive fractal. First, I want to show you this on the total chart. So the total chart is the entire crypto market. It is, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the altcoins. Now, what I want to show you is I want to go back to 2020. And I want to show you this. So what you can see is that we had a big uptrend here, okay? So let me show you. We had a big uptrend and then we had consolidation. So big uptrend basically from September of 2020 up to November of 2020. Then we consolidate a little bit. We have actually decent pullbacks here. So during this point, we had like 20% pullback. And then after consolidating, we have another massive move towards the upside. And look at this. This is the key thing. Now, from this point, after this move upwards on the total chart, you can see that we have one candle marking the top, and then we have two red candles. Again, decent pullbacks, 30%, 25% pullbacks. Okay, but once we consolidate these two red candles, we have one very indecisive candle here, meaning big volatility within this candle. And then after that, guys, we do have, take it from the bottom here, we do have a massive pump of 200% from this point. Okay, so let us now look at how things are looking where we are right now. So we have, again, a massive uptrend. We have consolidation. We have another massive uptrend. And then so far, two red candles like this. And remember, this candle is closing today because it is Sunday. And now the question becomes, where are we going to go next? So let me just show you these ones side by side here. Well, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see here, uptrend, consolidation, uptrend. After this green candle marking the top, 2 red candles, and then we saw a massive uptrend. Uptrend, consolidation. Well, this consolidation was a little bit longer than this, but it still looks similar. So uptrend, boom, consolidation, uptrend, 2 red candles, and then we saw a big uptrend or another final move here towards the upside. Okay, so if, remember this was 200% from the bottom of the next candle. So if we repeat this exactly, you can see we have 2 red candles right here, very indecisive candles, big volatility. But then even in this green candle, which marks the reversal and we start to go up, even this candle had, you know, a 28% range of volatility within this candle. So green candle, red, red, green. And right here we have green candle, red, red. So let's say we have another green candle here with big volatility. And then we could have that big pump. But from that point, we went up 200%. 200% would be, actually, I want to show you this on Bitcoin because it just makes more sense to show you this on Bitcoin because the chart actually looks very, very similar again. So let us do the same thing on Bitcoin. So we're in 2020. You can see we have a big uptrend right here. We have that consolidation, continuation of the uptrend, 2 red candles, big green candle here, but with big volatility. And then from this point, from the bottom of this candle, and we are on Bitcoin, the weekly time frame, we went up by 129%. So what this means is if we go to the total chart, this went up more. So this went up from the bottom, this went up 200%. What this essentially means is that altcoins were outperforming Bitcoin right here. Altcoins went absolutely nuts because even though Bitcoin went up by 129, altcoins went up by 210%. So let's go back to Bitcoin right now. So let us look at where we are right now. So again, we have an uptrend, boom, we have consolidation, we have the second phase of the uptrend, 2 red candles, okay? 2 red candles, and then let's say we have the next green candle, just like let us actually double check that. Yeah, green candle marking the top, 2 red candles, 1 big indecisive green candle here for Bitcoin. From the bottom of this candle, we went up by 122%. So let's say the bottom of the next candle is gonna be somewhere around here. Let's say we go up by, I don't know, 100%. That would be $117,000. Actually, what that also means is that it's completely in line with the other charts we have been talking about here on this channel. So you have more and more things lining up, guys. You have more and more of these fractals. But now I want to ask you, do you think that it is going to play out the same here? Or do you think that what we're seeing right now is the start of a bear market? I would love to know your opinion. Let me know down in the comment section. And it is things like these. It is just everything pointing towards higher prices that makes me confident, even though I am right now holding a lot of, with my trading strategies, and my own spot portfolio and my altcoins and my investments. Of course, they have been taking a massive beating the last few months. Sorry, not the last few months, but the last few, let's say 2 weeks on this pullback right here when Bitcoin went from $74,000 down to 60. Yes, I've been taking a beating on my portfolio, but everything is lining up towards higher prices and I am not too worried. So I will continue to buy the dip. I will continue to hold and we will see if that is going to work out or not. And I'm going to talk about my altcoins here in a little bit. So if we continue to look at some other news that has been happening recently, there was big drama yesterday with many accounts announcing that the EU has banned self-hosted wallets, meaning, you know, MetaMask, Ledgers, whatever you're using, they are now banned in the EU. Now, there were some clarifications. They have not actually banned them, but what they have said is if you are using exchanges, if you're using these different things, where you're able to send money from one entity to the other without it being traced and reported to the EU, that is what they are going to ban. So you will still, from what I understand, be able to use your own wallet, but it is just these companies, these payment providers that needs to, they need to do stuff about reporting and stuff. Now, I don't like this, don't get it wrong. I do not like this at all. I do not like mass surveillance, and the EU, honestly, I hope they dissolve. I hope they, I don't even know. Seems like everything they're doing is just making matters worse, and that is coming from someone who grew up in the EU. So yeah, absolutely hate this regulatory body. It's just make things worse in my opinion, but hey, that is what it is. But hopefully it is not going to be as bad as was previously reported here. Now finally, I want to show you this fractal also for Bitcoin. What you have down here, this is a chart by TechDev, by the way. What you have is the volatility index down here on the 2-month time frame. You can see that we have again fractals here lining up. Look at this. Even though we do not necessarily need to go into depth about what this means, it's just an index of the volatility here, and then it's like composed of moving averages and such. But look at this. We have this kind of arch right here. We have an arc towards the upside here for Bitcoin. Okay, and then we form this point right here. We have another massive move. And again, we're lining up more or less the same. And look at this, guys. Finally, we have this one right here as well, lining up similar kind of price trend. And when we had these ones, when we had the pink signal, boom, went up here. Second pink signal, boom, went up here. The third pink signal in the history of Bitcoin. And it is anticipated to take us up to much higher prices. Are we going to go as high as TechDev is pointing out here, being like $340,000 for Bitcoin? Maybe not, most likely not in this particular cycle, but who knows? This is would be in 2025. So maybe it could happen. Let me know down in the comment section if you think it's gonna happen or not. But still, even if we get to like 150, 170, it's still not too bad as a target for this cycle, right? So finally, I want to show you, yes, my altcoins have been battered, but also it's been good, just like I've been saying on Koti, on many of these altcoins, DJI, Uncaged. We took profits along the way, right? We took profits along the way on the way up. So that means that even though I'm anticipating higher prices for all of these coins, and by the way, guys, I'm gonna add more coins probably tomorrow, and I will talk a little bit about them. So if you're interested in altcoins, let me know down in the comment section, and also make sure to subscribe and activate the bell so that you get those next altcoins I'm adding to my portfolio here tomorrow. Yeah, we had tremendous gains, and we're still having tremendous gains across these altcoins, but with the pullback, of course, the altcoins are taking a beating here. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Anticipating higher prices here, and if anything, could be a good pullback to accumulate more. In fact, that is what I am doing, and I will let you know the coins tomorrow, and make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Guys, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.